How you doing, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube? Just gone over the patch notes and the buffs and the nerfs we're gonna get in Call of Duty Mobile Season 13, and I've wrote some stuff down. We got 2 pages here of stuff we're gonna go over. This might be a little boring, but it's worth the wait, because I'm going to post this stuff. I'm going to post the link in the picture in the video so you guys can check it out for yourself. Let's move on. The Annihilator, which this is going to be a good 10 or a 15-minute video. We go into we go into the game here, and we go over to Loadout. We go over to your Ballistic Shield Purifier. This is what the Annihilator looks like. The first nerf for this gun, it's getting a big nerf. The Annihilator, it states here, the Annihilator bullet range is reduced by around 30%. So the bullet range is getting nerfed big time. Number 2, the Phoenix. A lot of people have been saying this needs a nerf. The Phoenix, which look like this, of course. Give me a second. The Phoenix. It says here, the Phoenix are getting a major nerf. The accuracy is getting reduced. Okay, it's getting reduced. I'm just going to read here a little bit, because I really want to get this out to you guys. So yeah, the accuracy is getting reduced. Also, the speed accuracy when using the gun while walking and etc. is getting a major nerf. Also, the Fennec reload speed is also getting a nerf. The reload speed, it says it's getting a major reduction. Moving on to the sniper rifles. The Arctic 50 caliber. The Arctic 50 caliber fire speed, shooting the gun speed, is getting a major reduction, a big nerf, almost 30% according to a site that I read. Moving on, the HVK 30. The best gun in the game right now is, of course, the HVK 30. It states that this gun, the HVK 30, is getting nerfed, and what they're nerfing is the range. Medium range is getting a major nerf. Also, the perk for this gun, large caliber, which I do not have on my gun, is getting a nerf also. Moving on, when you go to trip mines, which I use on 95% of my classes, trip mines, you can no longer, if you put a trip mine down and the enemy goes over it, the enemy can no longer dodge or prone down against trip mines. That is going to be such a bonus for people. Moving on. Make sure I'm recording still. Moving on. The Ballistic Shield, which I only use on one of my classes. The Ballistic Shield. This also goes with a nerf for the Annihilator. This is a 2-part session. The Annihilator. It says here that you can no longer, repeat that, you can no longer track the enemy with the Annihilator. It says while using the Ballistic Shield, you can no longer be tracked by the Annihilator. So that is a major nerf. Another one, this has been overpowered since Season 1. Go to your last perk section. It says Dead Silence. Grants you silent movement. That is getting a major nerf. Probably a 40 to 50% nerf. Dead Silence now is being nerfed by 40 to 50%. And it's said on the site that Dead Silence only works when you're walking or crouching or walking slowly. So that is getting a major nerf. Now we're moving on to some buffs. If you don't know what buff means or being buffed, it means that they're increasing the gun or increasing the perk, etc. So we're moving on to some buffs. Thermite grenades. Thermite grenades, which Thermite and Molotov cocktails. It says here, the Thermite grenades and the Molotov cocktail effects are massively increased. So that's good. Increased. Let's say increased or decreased. Give me a second. I'm just reading. According to this site, it is getting increased. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but we will find out. Okay, moving on. The Longshot perk on a gun. Let me go to my rifle here. We go to the rifle itself. Go to Gunsmith. Give me a second here. You go to the perk section. If you scroll over, it says Longshot. If you go over, it says slightly increases range and bullet velocity. So that perk is getting a major push. It's getting a massively increase. According to the site, it's going to give you about 25% better long-range shots and long-range damages. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. I'm only reading to you the most devastating bad stuff about this. The good stuff is right there. Moving on to the final few things. The safe zone. When you're in Battle Royale, hopefully I'm not going too fast, but if you're in Battle Royale, give me a second. If you're in Battle Royale, say the safe zone is happening. It says here, according to the site in the patch notes, if you're playing the game, the safe zone is starting to happen, and you're afraid you're gonna die outside the safe zone. It says the safe zone move-in time. It states that it will say you're moving towards water, the safe zone will be reduced to less or no water. So I guess the safe zone or the shrinkage zone won't be happening in any more water or close to water. And of course, one of the last one or two things here, it is massively getting reduced in water. So I guess you won't be, the safe zone or the shrinkage of the safe zone won't be in the water as much, which is a good thing, because once you're in water, you're basically fucked. Here we go. Part 2 with the buffs and nerfs in Season 13. The last thing I wanted to add, which I wanted to leave towards the end, because this could really piss people off, or it could make people right here. Lethal and tactical. Grenade and cluster grenade bomb or cluster bomb is getting a huge 30 to 50% buff. That means, it states here, according to both sources that I'm reading from, both of those, the hand grenade or throwing grenade plus the cluster bomb grenade, the damage explosion rate is being increased massively. It is going to be massive, according to this site, which you can read for yourself. So once again, to end this off, the throwing grenade or hand grenade and the cluster grenade is getting a massive buff. You throw it, the explosion damage rate is getting increased. So that is about it right now. Those are the things that are good and bad, nerfs and buffs. Hopefully that wasn't too fast for you. Any questions you guys can ask. And then on top of that, I will leave you the link in the description. You can go read for yourself. I got this evidence and proof of 2 websites. One is from the Call of Duty mobile app, and one was from another source, which I can also post. There are some in here that are good buffs and nerfs. The Akimbo Phoenix are getting nerfed. Which again look like this. The Akimbo Phoenix are getting nerfed big time. Also, the HVK 30, which looks like this, is getting a major nerf. It looks like slightly getting a nerf. The Arctic 50, which is a sniper rifle, is slightly getting a fire rate speed reduction, which is about a 30% nerf. HVK 30, the range is the medium range is getting nerfed. Large caliber perk on this gun is getting a nerf. Trip mines are getting a buff. You can no longer dodge them. The top two, Dead Silence, is getting a major 40 to 50% nerf. You can no longer use Dead Silence. You can only use it while walking or crawling. Hopefully you like this video. Hopefully it wasn't too fast for you. You can rewatch this video anytime. Any questions you guys can ask. You can look it up on the Call of Duty website or other sources. You can go watch other YouTubers do this. But right now, I wanted to get this video out there because with the research I just did, it's a pretty fair nerfs and buffs. You're getting the HVK getting reduced, the Fenix are getting reduced, the Annihilator is getting reduced or nerfed. But you're also getting a few good things. Trip mines are getting a little bit stronger. I mean, there's a few good things here. I mean, you're getting the Longshot perk is getting a massive buff. I mean, the safe zone is getting a buff, where it's no longer going to be in water or next to water, which could be a benefit to you guys. But other than that, that's where I'm going to leave this video. Hopefully you like this video. I wanted to get it out there for you guys so you can watch it and understand this. Any questions, please send a message and I'll answer it, or I'll do the best I can. But that's where it is right now, and it looks pretty good. Some of the stuff I did not like, but some of the stuff I did. Not much you can do, but do some research for yourself. You might like it. Not much more else I can say. Just gonna have to wait and feel out the game next week or in a couple weeks when the next update drops, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. I will post the link to where I found this stuff out. It's on Call of Duty Mobile. All you got to do is type it in and research it, and research it for yourself and read it and understand it. But all right, I'll see you guys in my next video whenever I get around to doing it. This has been a pretty long video. See you guys later in my next video. Be safe, stay safe, have a good night or day, depending on your location. As always, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, peace out. And of course, stick with Jack, you'll make it back. Because I'm a bad motherfucker. Yes, sir.